Good morning, children. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our online class. Today is 21st January 2021, Thursday. We'll start our class. 7th class children, we but cassettes and all used to come. CDs, cartoon type. Sindbad the sailor is very famous. I bought a substantial stock of goods to trade. He's a businessman and sailed on a ship. He came in a ship, he traded, sold something with a number of my merchant friends, with his friends. We placed ourselves in care of Allah and set off. Soon we reached an island. We decided to go ashore. My friends went to gather fruits and flowers, but I took my food packet to a place in the shade. I had a good meal and lay down to sleep under the tree. I don't know how long I slept, but when I woke, I looked out to the sea. The ship had gone. I was all alone. Got it? Sindbad came here to do some business with his friend. Got it? And they had good business there. His friends were gathering fruits, flowers. He had took his pack. He sat in the shade under the tree. He ate properly and went to sleep. He thought he would take a nap, but he slept long, and the ship has gone. He's all alone there, not knowing what to do. He's worried now. I climbed up to the top of a tall tree and looked over the island on all sides. In the distance, I would see something white and decided to find out what it was. Soon I came to what seemed like a huge white ball. When I touched it, it felt very smooth. It was so high that I would not see the top of it, and it was more than 50 paces round. There was no door on any side, and it was too smooth to climb. Suddenly, the sky above became dark. Okay, something was on his head. It was a huge cloud was covering it. He thought it's clouds, it would be raining, but no. Looking up, I saw that the darkness was caused by the shadow of a huge bird that was flying towards me. I had often heard the sailors talk of the great and wonderful birds called roc. This shadow is of the bird roc, R-O-C, roc. This must be roc, I thought, and this is huge ball must be its egg. The bird came nearer and sat on its egg. I soon crept close to the egg. Near me was one of the bird's legs. Now he was worried, he was all alone. He came for trading some business here with his friends. He slept, all left him in the ship and they went away. Now he is in a chance that how will he go back? How will he move from here? Now there he saw the bird, he saw a bird's leg near him. He tied with his turban tightly to the bird and he flew from there. There starts the story. Near me was one of the bird's legs, which was as big as a tree. Understood, children? Sindbad, this all is happening with him. I decided to tie myself to the leg of this bird with my turban so that when it flew from the island, it would carry me with it. He's not getting worried like us. At daybreak, the bird flew so high that I was carried out of sight of the island. Then it came down again so fast that I lost my senses. It has reached somewhere. When I found myself on the ground, I quickly untied the turban. Okay, when he felt the bird have landed on the floor, on the ground, he has untied his turban and he went down. I quickly untied the turban. The bird caught up a snake and flew away. The bird had something to eat that was a snake. We'll understand by seeing the picture of it. This time I found myself surrounded on all sides by immense mountains that seemed to reach above the clouds. The sides of the valley looked so steep that there was no possibility of climbing them. Got it? What did he see this time? There were big, huge mountains there. But he settled down. He untied himself from the bird's leg and he was waiting there. When I began to look around the valley, I found that there were large diamonds lying on the ground. I was so excited to find such riches lying around me. Then I saw something else that made me very frightened. All around the valley there were huge serpent snake, some of them big, huge, to even eat an elephant. These came out of their holes at nightfall. During the day, I suppose they hid themselves from the rocks. In the night, they come out, while in the daytime, they are not there, they are hidden. I found a small cave where I decided to spend the night. Sindbad now stayed in a small cave nearby. This big mountains were there. He searched for himself a small cave. At the entrance, smartly what did he do? I put a large stone to protect myself from the serpents. But the noise of this hissing outside made sleep impossible. I was glad that they went to their holes all as daylight came on, and I was able to come out again. But I was still frightened. In fact, I found myself walking upon the diamonds with the thought of their value. See the picture, you'll understand it clearly. He's coming out of the cave, getting scared of snakes, and again he goes inside. At last, being very tired, I decided to eat a little of my food and then have a short sleep in the sun. I was suddenly awakened by something which fell near me. I sat up and found that it was a huge piece of raw meat. There was some meat near him. At the same point, time what happened, more pieces fell down from rocks above the valley. I had heard stories in the past about this valley of diamonds. Why is someone throwing meat here? Did you guess it? For the diamonds, but had not believed them. Sindbad had heard the stories. Now he is also trying to be trickish, cleverish, and make use of this diamonds. Now I saw with my own eyes when the local merchants did to obtain the jewels. They used huge eagles to carry up the diamonds for them. Got it? They used to throw the meat like this. Then the eagle would come, catch the meat, to which the diamonds are stuck. When the eagles have young ones in their nest among the rocks, they fly down into the valley to get food for them. So the merchants would throw down large pieces of raw meat, the diamonds stick to the meat, and this way get carried to the eagle's nest. So each merchant has his own nest and considers its jewels his. The eagle is doing the business for them. Then they are taking it to the nest with the meat, and these merchants are going there and taking the from the nest. They are taking their diamonds for their business. The idea came to me that I too could use these eagles. I myself would be lifted up from this deep valley and thus escape from it. Is the lesson clear? The eagles were so big and strong that my weight would seem just a little of it. This is a smartness, the cleverness which we should do in the bad times, in our hard times also. We should not be worried. You should use your brains. Something or the other will click your good fate. Okay, children, now we'll see the homework for today. First question, who changed the fate of Sindbad and how? Second question, what would you want to become in your life? Your desires, what do you aim? Would you like to be someone like a sailor like Sindbad? Send me the answers of both the questions by 5 in the evening. Thank you.